wanna be a star, man. Life's like a blur when you're working this hard till you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping. I'm nasty, ain't nobody able to catch me. They gasping, they cannot compare, they can't match me. I'm at half speed, I got your girl and she laughing and dancing, hanging on my butt, she asking to crash with me, smash with me. She savage, she wants cash money, and she knows that I live lavishly. I wanna live, I'm cold inside, gave all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand. I got a plan, I'm the man, now I'm teaching the game. A veteran, better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking at my hand and it's steady. I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending. Now I'm spreading and getting my name out now. Yeah, they hearing me laugh, all the crowds repping the sound. I'm hitting the ground, running, up and coming, ain't nothing. Yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100. Cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something. I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand and a full plan. I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man. Every single drop got me feeling awesome. I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah. I wanna live, I'm cold inside, give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want in life.
But it's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb. We would get drunk and then hook up. We were okay, we were alright, staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us, like a good drug, never run. We hook up in my car, driving so far, play your guitar, you'd show me your heart, let down our guards, think with our hearts.
Hey Wolfpack, we just started out with the AoE, the Age of Empires. I started last night with a test group. I'm in that group with the Chiselguile group by special invite, and we're just doing 2 days of testing before we begin on the 20th. So I started a test group here and just got myself up to like 139. So what I thought I would do is just start a new account so that way you guys can kind of see the dynamics of it. And so what you do, if you signed up for the early release, you got some extra codes. I have some extra redeem codes on my Discord page. And let me go here and I'm just going to create a new account. I have 2 characters going. My ROK friends have started an account in 26. And then the test one that I have here. But I can just go to create. And it looks like the newest one was a minute ago. Now there is no migration yet. So once you start it, you're stuck there. But you can choose, like I showed you there, the Create Kingdoms. It is a mobile game, the older version, Xbox. You can play on your PC with BlueStacks. So let's go through here and watch this. And I think I have the sound off. Let's see, we're missing out on the title here. I may have just screwed us because I shut the music off on the game. So it's just going to go through the tutorial whenever you start it. And it's just going to want you to drag and drop, or you can drag her from up here. The tutorial is really long, but by the time you finish, you're going to know what you're doing. It feels a lot like ROK. It kind of has some of the same dynamics. Some parts that I really like about it is that You can send your commander out and use up all of your XP into auto harvest barbarians, and you can set up these like certain like criteria, what type of barbarian you want. The barbarians are different. There's the different classes: the pikemen, the swordsmen, cavalry, and you can make those decisions. Also, you're going to want to start out most likely in Japan. Is what we believe is the best one. Let me just go through here. I'm just going to skip through the tutorials. You can go through your tutorial. I've already done it. This is my third time. One of the better recommended is that you start out as a pikeman for field fighting. Cavalry just doesn't have enough opportunities yet. So just continue on through your tutorial, and then once we get through here, I'll show you a little bit more about how the game works. So I would say it's a lot like ROK, but a lot of us that are playing right now see improvement, things that we like better than ROK. There is not KDK yet. They said that'll be about another 45 to 50 days. For those that like tutorials, go for it. They wanted me to actually grab her there and drag.
Your angry face is far more amusing than those crying villagers.
Let's see. It gives you the option to attack or forgive. I haven't tried the other one yet. And I hear some sound in the background. Let's try this. I think we can hear some volume. Someone let me know, can you hear the person talking in the game? I shut the music off for the game, and the voices I turned down because I listen to music while I game. When you do this, just watch it all. Like I said, this is my third time, and I'm just tired of seeing it. Let's see, which way am I supposed to go? That way. The graphics are great. Let's see here if I can zoom out. I can't zoom out yet. I'm on PC using Bluestakes, so it's a little bit more clunky. On your phone, you'll be able to zoom in and out easier. I'm going to skip. So you'll have to get to your, they call it, what is it, like your city hall. I'm trying to think what they call it. You got to use your special feature here. But you have to get that to 7, and then you can join an alliance. And then once you get to 10, then I was going to get out of the way before he burnt me. So if you watch, he had a red track, and that just lets you know where his attack is. You can swerve out of it. chest.
Your Highness, the holy sword. It's rusty and worn.
Its power withered away throughout the ages. We must, in the name of the holy sword, I shall use these spoils to rebuild the town and establish our new homeland.
You'll have villagers in the game. Your villagers will go out and auto harvest for you. They're going to build for you. You just make more villagers. You'll train troops just like ROK. So here we're going to train more villagers. You have a slider there. And to go out up in the top left corner, the more houses you have and the more upgraded they are, the more villagers you will have. We won't be able to join an alliance till we get to 7.
We can build a lumber camp to increase wood production.
So just follow the tutorial. At first, it feels a little bit confusing. Everyone's saying it's confusing, but the more that you get in, so you can't hear the voices in. I just seen here, Voldemort. Hey, Dusty. Voldemort, you said if you're on PC, just use your Bluestakes, and then you can play it. So we'll get further in. I showed my other account, and I just created a brand new one. Just follow the tutorial. It'll start making more sense. You get to do things like go fishing. You get to go on these expeditions. There is an actual expedition just like ROK. What I like about this compared to ROK is like there's all these little side quests. So it just doesn't feel like ROK, we just feel like we're always farming and we feel like we're always barbing. Where this, you can set up to auto barb and then it just has a side quest to keep you busy. So when you do these, just move her. Because if I moved her over here, that's just further. Oops, click, there we go. Oh man, let's see here. How you can hear her voice.
The holy sword is awakening. I can sense its vigorous heartbeat.
Can you hear her now? Give it just a second.
Prowess in battle that awakened it, Your Highness. It yearns for glory and combat.
In this case, it will have more.
Give me just a second. I'm going to tweak some settings here. So like in ROK, you have your, what is that called? Where you can use your gold keys, silver keys. This is the same thing. You'll have your legendary and then your elite. And this is where you can get more commanders. Right now I just have one for free. We'll watch this just a minute.
Confiez-moi vos hommes, et vous serez couronnés de succès. Je me frayerai la voie par mon courage et ma détermination, comme je l'ai fait à Orléans face à l'envahisseur anglais. Ma mission est des plus essentielles, et je l'accomplirai au nom du Très-Haut.
Okay, can you hear the characters' voices now whenever she was talking? So if you have like 5 keys, then you would say 5, but I just have 1. And now they're red. And I don't have any legendary. So when it says to go to the island, that's down here. Okay, awesome. I had to go get my IT
A
guy.
crown without swords is a mere ornament.
Yeah, yeah. Unissons nos forces!
Our population.
This tutorial is so long and it's so boring. So every time you build something, you're going to add villagers.
Make the villagers focus on farming to harvest more food.
Once the game opens up, it won't be so like drag and click. You'll have options, and like ROK, you'll have 4 buildings, crops, your stone, food. What am I forgetting? Wood. And you can decide what to upgrade. And the same thing, you're going to want to upgrade just one of each building. This is your town center, which is like your city hall. We want to get this to 7 as quickly as possible so we can join an alliance. And then once you get past 10, then your shield drops and you have more options. Right now I can't show you guys very much unless I go to my other account.
A crown without swords is a mere ornament.
Yeah. Unissons nos forces!
Once you get further into it, you do this as frequently. You just get the rewards from it. I know, Dusty. You sit up and play all night long with KPK. I'll message you later.
The war is my everything.
So you'll
Should
get
I
Joan of Arc,
stand
and then you'll
the
get
Empire?
Ma mission est
or
des
that's
plus
Joan of Arc,
essentielles.
and
The
then
war is my
Josephine to
everything.
start.
Should
the
I
ones that you can
stand
buy
the
Minamoto,
Empire
it's
stands.
really inexpensive, and you can buy Leo, which he's recommended. One thing is going to want you to get to 10 right away, so I'm just going to hit it and get it done. Okay, I need more. Okay, the house is where your villagers will live that do all your work for you, so you'll want to get that upgraded. You'll end up having 4. You need to train villagers. Now you can move these, but for right now it auto places it for you. And depending on which civilization you plan to use, it'll look different. I'm going to refer to ROK all the time, just because that's what I'm used to. So this is like your Bronze Age.
Your
It's gonna
Highness,
give you some more
all
new
your
buildings,
effort has
upgrade
paid off.
you.
Boosted by our people's support, the Holy Sword is shining anew.
So now we can add quarry, guard tower, bulletin, or yeah, bulletin board, and then different types of troops. So here are your different civilizations. The French give you the cavalry defense, the resource exchange rate, which right now we're not transferring any resources, gathering troop defense 10%. Chinese was the original recommended. It started out with 4 different civilizations, and now that with the new release, they added, I believe it's 8. Chinese was the original recommended one, but archer defense, you're not good. Archers are the weakest, cavalry, and then your swordsmen, and then your pikesmen, if you're going to be field fighting. Villager capacity of 8 plus 8 is nice, but it's not necessary. And then your wall durability. Right now, if you're getting attacked, you're just going to be toast anyway. So Chinese was, like I said, the original. Now it is Japanese. That's the recommended one. But you have your Byzantine, which is your swordsman. Siege damage, stone gathering. Romans, pikemen is your 5%. Healing speed, 5%. Which later, that's something I thought I'd switch to Romans once I get further in. Hope I didn't see what you said, Dusty. Before you retracted your message, which is not allowed. Let's see, Pikesman defense. Troop. So I'm just going to go with Japanese. Which is swordsman defense, attack bonus against player, and attack against tribes world. This is the one that Chiselguile recommended for us since we're in his trial. So I'm just going with it, and I can switch later. You can switch later for one. It's like 200 coins, I think. Okay. As you complete your task, you just check them off, and then it's going to give you the rewards. This is kind of like ROK, just your little daily missions. Upgrade. And so, like, just like here, it's going to tell you, you know, what you need to upgrade the buildings. Like, I need to upgrade my wall to 4. And then you have speed ups. Let's see here. Then now to go back and complete another one of the islands, which is your little ship down here. So this tells me down here what I can collect. So my wood was ready. If you want to purchase these, which this is my test account, I'm not, it's recommended that you get Leo instead of this Mulan. So it looks like it's going to be less. If you want to invest, this game's going to be less since it's newer, to kind of shark up or well up a little bit. So these are the rewards that you get. This is similar to ROK's, where you go through the different missions.
J'obéirai à la voix qui me guide, vaille que
It was a
vaille,
long night
car
here
elle
too,
nous
Dusty.
conduira vers le triomphe.
Swords is a mere end.
Messieurs dieux,
But
premier servi.
as predicted in ROK, I believe 45 gave up. I'm not sure if 48 gave up this morning. You have to confirm that that's true, Dusty. Okay, so as you complete a chapter, we're finishing chapter 1. You get more rewards. And I want to get to chapter 7 as quickly as possible. Okay, train villagers. So this entire building is like your castle. Like I said, the parts will auto drop for you, and then we're going to build this up. This will look really nice. And I'm not able to leave the map yet. Yeah, until I'm chapter 7. I can't go out and see the entire kingdom. When our project started our tests last night, we ended up in all these different servers. And with the migration, you're not able to get to each other. But if you create an account and then create another, then you can choose where you want to go to. Okay, tap to exit. Just like when I did that, when I came up here. Settings, characters. So then you can choose which kingdom you want to be in. But your first one's going to drop you down into the newest server. They're going really quick. And here it'll tell you your server. This is server 30. When I started just hours after the game began, that put me in server 11. I want to say they hold like 1,500 players per kingdom, if I remember correctly. And here's where you can change your city hall, or what did it call it? Feudal age to your stamina, your region. So it's still just exploring I'm just figuring out the game right now. By the time I start on the 20th with the actual group, we're going to know a whole lot more. So now we're going to go into Chapter 3. Rush through it.
A crown without swords is a mere ornament.
Yeah. Unissons nos forces.
Okay.
The
So
war
here are
is
your
my
commanders. This
Should
does not
I
take
stand,
gold heads.
the
like
Empire
RRK.
stands.
You're going to have different upgrades that you can do. You'll have a tree, just like ROK. It allows you to go through, let's see, these are your skills. The gear will come later. It's not going to let me just show you. That's the bad thing about tutorials. You're just stuck in the loop of what it wants you to do. What did it tell me to bring her to? Upgrade to level 5.
The war is my everything. Should I stand, the Empire stands.
There you go. So it gave you activation, skill level. After launching a normal attack, deals might damage to the enemy troop and recovers your units. One thing about this is your troops do not die when you fight barbarians. They do die when you fight other people or attack the villages, just like normal. So you will lose more troops. And then you just train more. And also you can upgrade. There are 7. I thought they said there was 9. But these will unlock as you go, and then you can promote them here, or you can train them. It won't even let me click promote yet. And you can slide for how many you want to train. And just like RK, you'll end up having, right now I just have swordsmen, so then you'll have your cavalry, your pikemen, and archery. So you end up having 4 of these training centers. Okay.
A crown without swords is a mere ornament.
Yeah. Unissons nos forces.
Later you can do more of those, like if you just want to do more and get them out of the way, and then you're just ahead of your daily task. So here's our hospital. Now go back to your town center, which is like your city hall. You'll train your villages, your buffs are here. Since this is a test account, I'm just using steps versus saving them. Okay, so here's like your shop. You can purchase building cues, regular supplies. These are like your dailies. You get your free, or you can purchase the extra bundle. ROK, it's like your Lutheran scroll. You can purchase Frederick, which he's one of the recommended ones. The pricing on everything looks extremely reasonable. You can get your daily here, a daily free, and then a $4.99, $19.99 for US, $49.99. There's hero bundles, daily discount, limited time, and a growth fund. So same thing you can purchase. What's it saying? Oh, over here, quest. So there's 2 here.
In den Kampf für Zukunft.
So if you want to get him, just getting rid of all the low green, top off bonus, and then your actual VIP store, which I'm not going to click go. Up here's your villager count, so the more houses you build or the more you upgrade, the more villagers you'll have. Let's see what else. More things you're going to be doing as we go. Okay, this is your university, which is like your research. Okay, so now you can research. Your military, so your swordsman, hospital capacity, cavalry, when we unlock cavalry. And there's the different levels. So there are, let's look and see. 1, 2. So it looks like it'll go to like T7. And then your economics, you're going to want to get these opened up. You have to go to 3 here, get your troop land opened up, and then food gathering. And then you're going to want to really focus on your building speed and your research speed and get that up, so that way it takes less time to build and less time to focus before you move on. And so it's just like ROK there. So just get these opened and then focus on your building and research. First, it's going to want us to do military. You're going to have the steps, but I know what to do next, so I'm just already kind of clicking through, but let me go back here. And now it'll say upgrade your university again, which is like your research center. We'll go ahead and start research. Now we can do our swordsman. Just get in here and start playing. It is a lot of fun. I like it better just because there's more things to do. It's fun once you start getting into the little side games. I started doing the fishing game where you throw a net, and I wish you could do more of that. I just want to sit there and fish all day. It was a lot of fun. Challenge.
Unissons nos forces!
And the more commanders you give them here.
Messieurs Dieu, premier servi. Messieurs Dieu, premier servi.
I'm just trying to rush to get to chapter 7. We're almost there. And once we finish that, then we'll join an alliance, and you can see what that looks like.
The war is my everything. Should I stand, The Empire stands.
Ma mission est des plus essentielles, et je l'accomplirai au nom du Très-Haut.
Two commanders to 10. And then upgrade your tavern to 5. This is where you can recruit and get more commanders. Like are okay. Tell me to go to 5. One more. Let's see if there's anything to recruit. So I have 11. And that gave me some more commander heads. And in the elite, I have 6. Let's speed it up. That'll get us to 7. On my Bad Wolf Gaming Discord group, I put the chart. Did you manage to get the same account logged? I have not opened up the game Voldemort that's on my phone because I have the pre-release codes and I want to use that for the 20th project that I'm doing with the Chisel Guy group. So I haven't opened it on my phone yet. And then I'm thinking, I know that up here, sorry, I'm sidetracked. Voldemort asked a question. Up here, whenever you switch accounts, it says switch. Let's see. No, wait a minute. Wrong place. So that's if you create. You can go to accounts here, and then if you have one bound, like you can bind it, and then it'll say switch account. And then it'll switch you to your other one. So let's back here. More. Log out. Somewhere it'll allow you to switch over once you have one bound. So once I get my cell phone, I'll bind it to Google, and then I'll be able to switch and choose. If that makes sense. Oh, you can't get the iPhone to work? Whenever I opened up my Bluestakes, like it had me just log in. So if you figure it out, let me know, because I'm going to be doing the exact same thing, going from iPhone to the Android Bluestacks. So that's going to be interesting. I wonder if you bind it like to your Facebook or to a Google email address, if you can do it then. So that's a great question. Yeah, the tutorial. Have fun with that. It takes forever. Okay, now we can go out and explore the world. Look outside of our castle. Okay, so here they call it your Citadel. With computer, you have to hit Control and your mouse to see the different regions. So the goal is going to be that we'll work in with our region and then go into the King's Land, and whoever gets King's Land, of course, is the winner of the kingdom. And to go back, so we've explored the world. Out here is like where you can farm the different nodes. I don't think it'll allow me to do it yet. Lance Farm, and then your barbs will start showing up. Now, a neat thing here, there's 4 seasons, so like right now it's spring for 16 minutes. Each of the different seasons has like a different disadvantage, and these change on a clock. So there's 17 more minutes here. So I think that's neat, just having the different seasons, spring, and you can check it out. So summer begins in 2 days. Now, another thing too is like you can hide in shrubbery here so you can be attacked. There's just all these like little neat little different twists in the game. Okay, so now defeat level 1. So now we get to do a barb. So you'll be able to see, here it won't show me, but just like ROK, your cavalry beats your archery beats your infantry beats your pikemen, and then pikemen beats cavalry. So you can see it from the left-hand corner. And here each of the, let me see if I can go back. Each of the barbarians are assigned, so like this is a pikeman barbarian. So then I just know my chart on what type of commander to use, but I believe that you can change. Someone said that you can change what type of barbarian it is, but it's just not letting me do it yet. Okay, and you have the same thing, kind of like your AP, which is your green. Now there is a way to set up your commanders to automatically harvest barbarians. Let's see, return march when done, yes. Tap to assign selected troop. I don't have anyone yet. So this is when you can send out your multiple. Okay, deploy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to jump ahead.
A crown without swords is a mere ornament. For the Empire!
So here's your farming. Let's see how long it takes. Oops, no, go in.
Toujours prête.
So you can recall. Okay, so now we can join an alliance. So now down here is your alliance, kind of like your tab. So these are your commanders.
The war is my
troops.
everything.
Your alliance, and then your items bag. I said clicked on it, there we go. So you can create an alliance or you can join one. It's going to be based on your region. So up here you can choose your current region, open membership, or all. And up here it'll say like the language, so English, French. I know that there's Spanish. Oops. What's DE? So I'm going to find the English Alliance. 56 out of 60. I'm just looking to see how many people they have in it. Same thing for ROK. If you do create one, you can change it to just automatically join or application. I'm so new, I'll just go join. Okay, so once you're in an alliance, here are the features. Like this is your flags, your alliance technology, if you're doing like rallies or war, and then your honor. For as you build stuff, you'll get honor. And then if people are purchasing, so you can get like your gold chest down here, but instead it's speed up or food. And these are the ones that are purchased. These are the ones that you get for doing alliance task. And then of course your assist. So that'll be going all the time. Now, oh, I joined the French Alliance. That was brilliant. So leave. You do, whenever you leave an alliance, you have a cooldown of 1 minute. Okay. So you said that Google works on the phone. So iPhone, add Google, login game. Perfect. So once I start my permanent account, which planning on the permanent account will be some pay to play. All the bundles are fairly affordable. So they're saying that it doesn't take a whole lot to go pretty far. You can do quick join, which will just throw you in whatever, but I want an English group. There we go. Okay. There's just not very many people in this one yet. I know that they said, I think it was like 3 million people signed up for the pre-order of the game or the pre-download. But there's a lot of projects already planned, so they're kind of starting at different times. Yeah, easy to make it work. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that we can transfer from our cell phone to Bluestacks. Okay. So these are like different types of events that you can do. Okay, so we'll continue on just on here for our daily task. Watchtowers. Upgrade your wall. As you get further along, there's events that you can do with your teammates, like you can go and attack kingdom. I'm trying to think what to call it. You know, kind of like your holy sites or your shrines, but you actually get to tear down the wall, go in the village, and start raiding all the different buildings. It's really cool. But we'll see it as the game progresses. Upgrade town center. But I'm jumping way ahead. Okay, and then we'll go to chapter 9. So it should not take you any time at all to accelerate through the game if you just keep following these. I'll post the City Hall chart of things to upgrade on my Discord page. If you need a link to that, I'll put it in the comments later. And we need to train villagers. And so now here, this is where you can assign villagers to like auto harvest for you. It's not allowing me to show you yet, but say if this was, say for example, let's see, I have archery, which defeats, so say this was infantry. Well, infantry attacks your swordsman. So then I could change my commander to like a cavalry commander if I had one. And it'll show here, like it'll be red if it is not recommended to fight with that one, but it's green, so it's telling us that yes, the infantry attacks or defeats pikemen. Okay, chapter 9. So I hope everyone's downloading and trying it out. And if everyone can help me out by subbing on my YouTube, sharing it, let's get more subs on here. I'm trying to hit that 1,000. The game had offered for me to sign up as a content creator, but I had to have the 1,000 subscribers, and I don't have it with this YouTube channel. And the same thing like there, whenever you upgrade, you can ask your alliance for helps, speed through. Okay, so it's telling me down here that stone is ready for collection. I do have this. And here I went ahead, jumping through the tutorial. Okay, so now we have tier 2 troops, so we can do promotion and promote them, and you just click on that, but it's wanting us to train new. So I'll just train new ones.
Yeah.
And that up here was your help, so you can help
A
your
crown without swords is a mere ornament.
why that's going. These are system, like when people purchase things, congratulations to them. This is your world, like your kingdom chat. There's an English chat group whenever you sign up for your language, but it's not working. They're like putting all the languages in there. So you're supposed to be able to see what languages you want to see. But we were talking about earlier, it's not working. And then, of course, your alliance chat. These are your wars, like if you had rallied, tribal. I just seen the little horn up here. Okay, so back out. Where's the X? There it is. This is actually my third account that I've created in the last 24 hours. The first one I did as a test. The second one is my ROK friends. Have started an account. So I probably need to go work on that one instead of this one. So to switch accounts, you go over to your characters. And look, I think I've already jumped past. Let's go over to 26. So that's funny. I actually jumped past with the one I created to show you guys, the one I'm actually supposed to be working on, so we're gonna do this again. There we go.
Yeah. A crown without swords is a mere ornament. No time to rest.
Do this.
Yeah.
finding out what our alliance name is. Okay, region. Again, these are all my ROK friends, so I want to be in the same alliance. Glorious family. See if I can find them. Freak. This is one of the things that I'm finding to be very difficult. It is hard to find your people. Okay, I'm in a different region. So we have a little bit of a learning gap here. I'm on Discord asking questions. To change your name, it's up here in the corner. Oops, no spaces. Buff. Why is it not? There we go. Use TP to come to us. Just trying to figure out how to change regions. Scouts will report regularly. It's a quest. To Nelios. Here we go. I'm not sure how you get into a different region. Okay, for now I'm just going to join an alliance, and then I'll get that figured out, and then I'll share it later. Okay, we'll go with this. Okay, well that's a little bit to get you all started. I'm going to play with it. Just continue upgrading, keep following your dailies. That'll get you going, and I'll have another update tomorrow as I get a little bit further along, and then I'll share how I figure out how to migrate to a different region. And if someone knows, let me know in the comments. Let me get back here. Hello, thanks for tuning in. I see your foresight. Have you started this yet? Yeah, Age of Empires. I did my ROK yesterday, but I joined the Chisel Guile group by invitation. So we don't actually start till the 20th, so I just have a couple test accounts. I did one with the Chisel group. We're doing testing it. And then my friends from ROK just started here in number 26. And then I just did a quick trial just to show for the video. But right now I'm trying to figure out how to teleport into a different region. You deleted it? Well, it's similar to ROK, but man, some of these features, like the auto harvest of barbarians and the little side features, are a lot of fun once you get past the tutorial. I also like the hospital auto heals when you're out hunting barbarians. So there's some little twists to it that I like better. And then of course the graphics are awesome. But of course ROK will always be my love. It's too boring. Well, you gotta get past the tutorial. One of my other accounts, I'm a little bit further ahead. And it just started to get fun. So up in Empire 11. So I don't know. So I'm going to stick with it for a while, and then we'll see. I hope RK has some of those. But yeah, I'm not giving up on RK. I have way too much money. You know, my well account is, what, almost at 60 million. I was T5 before KVK 1, and then about to migrate for KVK 2, so there's no way that I would quit ROK. But we're almost done with KVK 1, and if you watch my videos, it was so boring. No one would fight us, so it was just time to do something else to fill in the time. And when I got invited to do this, I was like, why not? It's always fun to test out new games. So it'll be exciting. Well, RK just celebrated its 6-year anniversary, so I'm assuming they're trying to think up, you know, some really neat new things. All I know is these tutorials are pathetic. Especially on your third time going through them. So I think I'm going to get off for here. For now, I need to go back to ROK for KVK anyway, but in the chat groups everyone was just wanting a little bit of a walkthrough. So this was just something quick. So thank you all for tuning in. I'll turn on ROK here in a little bit once I see what's going on. But I'll see y'all later. Have a good day.